Okay, the forum theater session was awesome. It was successful based on the fact that it's in Githurai community, whereby we got an opportunity to interact with the Kazi Mtaani community, and they were very engaging. We loved it. So this was a warm down, election warm down event that was supposed to sensitize people on the theme of what do I say it?
Propaganda, how to deal with propaganda,
Yeah, exactly.
and emotional awareness, how to deal with people in the society. Like if your team won, how do you talk around people whose team may be lost? So
what I loved most about these people is how, you see, during the skit, during the acting, they wanted to replace our actors and do the way it's supposed to be done. So we actually, they are the ones who spoke to each other, or rather preached the word to each other. I loved that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it achieved the objective of a forum theater. The solution should come from the
people themselves, from the community.
My biggest worry was if they are going to actually volunteer and say that they're going to act those roles.
And it was so natural.
It was so natural. And then, when they hear it from one of their own, they buy whatever the person is saying very much. I loved that.
Yeah,
that
and
was my best.
That shows how much Kenyans and the Mwananchi is ready to tolerate each other. And as for us, we were ready to just encourage that conversation on reckless speaking, whereby people would just throw words, especially during this season whereby it's just after elections, and there are those who won, there are those who lost, and there is emotional variance between the two. So people will just throw words recklessly and not knowing that they are hurting one another. And also we so much wanted to focus on the theme of fake news, so whereby people, influential people post materials online without wanting to know what the repercussion of what they have posted can do to the community, and the harm it can do to the community. So I feel happy that imefika nyumbani.
So I like one thing that comes out. I'm not a thespian, I'm not an actor, but it felt so natural for me. I felt like I would go on stage and be part of what was happening on stage, and that is the work of art in society. Theater, music, film, it is a communicator of society and to the society.
Yeah, I also saw how these people at the start, they had different solutions, which they thought were the solutions. When we asked them questions before we acted, they told us something like helping in spreading the news without even verifying. But after we acted, they saw how reckless it can be, or rather how the consequences that can follow if they just spread news that they have not verified. You see, so now after the action, they were able now to get the correct lessons, and they were able even to show them in the skit. That was something I really loved about.
That means the solutions are with us. Sisi wenyewe ndo tuko na solutions.
Exactly.
The solutions don't come from outside, from the outside environment. The solutions are with us. Sisi wenyewe wa Kenya, especially kule mashinani, we have the solutions to these things. And Kenyans know that they want peace. Kenyans know that wanataka kuendelea na maisha yao kama venye tu ilikuwa before elections. So let no politician come in and try to disrupt that environment, because Kenyans really know what they want. They have the solutions themselves. Wao wanataka tu endelee na maisha, and they are at least hoping that whichever government comes into power is at least going to upgrade that, not degrade that, not take them back to war, to fighting, to hate each other, and the stereotypes. They actually know the existing stereotypes about this tribe and that tribe, and they actually know how to deal with those stereotypes. So this is art, and this is NIMPA. This is the first session, and we are hoping to visit as many villages, as many communities as possible, just to spread the news that yes, one, we have the solutions ourselves, and art is just a catalyst. The art, the theater, the acting, the drama, the music, you know, the dance is just an act, is just a catalyst to bring out those solutions and kind of to empower people, you know, to just be bold about what they believe in and what they know. Yeah.
Sure. I loved it.
Oh, and shout out to Roysambu constituency CDF office here at Githurai 44. They have such an amazing space. This is a social hall, and I feel like that's one way that yeah, we can see that some things kuna vitu zilikuwa zinaendelea poa.
Just before we conclude, I can say that art is therapeutic.
It is.
You've heard them say, at least you've
Tumefurahia. Yeah.
And they have released that tension, they've gotten rid of that anxiety, and they're feeling now good, they've gone home happy. And
and then you know these are the same. Also, the choice of the performance was great. The market setup, because these are people who are in different businesses. This one does this one does this, and so they could relate to the performance. And because they are usually together, even in the villages, they will keep referring to the performance. And also, when they find any challenging situation, they are going to refer back to what they watched. So I also love that. And thank you to you, Tosh Maze. You also did a good job in doing those connections, our principal for everything and having us. You're always good at that.
So that is NIMPA, Nairobi Institute of Music and Performing Arts. If you want to study music, if you want to study theater, if you want to study film, if you want to study photography, videography, graphic design, animation, DJing, NIMPA is the place. Na NIMPA tuko pale Zimmerman, opposite PCA Zimmerman, hapo Canopy. It's a walking distance from TRM. Kila mtu anajua TRM. So karibu, our intake is ongoing. Come, and for only 20,000, you can study all those things. Thank you.